Hello Bookish friends, welcome to my series cup update video. In the beginning of 2021, I made a series of reading goals that were yearly. And I made a goal of doing a series cup, and I put some of the series that I want to start in 2020 and some of the series that I'm in the middle of to a cup which was gifted by my awesome sister-in-law. It has my channel name, as you see, and this is the series cup. And my aim was to pick a series to binge read. But in the video that I created the cup, I picked up Percy Jackson's series and read the first book in January. And then didn't like the humor in the book. I didn't feel like the series would be something that I would enjoy for 4 more books. So I picked up another series in my February TBR, and I chose Bridgertons series by Quinn. I've just recently read the 5th book in the series, and I'm really enjoying the series. On the other hand, because it's a 8-book series and there is another epilogue book which I am thinking of reading, I won't be able to use this wonderful series cup for at least a year maybe. I wanted to add an additional goal, including using this series cup every month. In addition to the series to binge read, I will pick a series from this cup, and then I will read the next book in the series in that month, and then in the following month I will choose another series, so that I would be able to use this cup for every month because I love picking out things from the cup. For the purposes of this video, I will put the series that were already in my cup, as well as some of the series that I'm currently in the middle of, but I've started them this year, so they needed to be put in this cup, since I haven't updated the series in this cup for 6 months. I will start with the series that I want to start and give a brief reason why I put this series cup originally. The first series that I'm going to put is Molly Murphy Mysteries. This is a cozy mystery, and I wanted to start a cozy mystery, and I heard many good things about Rhys Bowen, so I'm putting the series in the cup. The second series that I want to start is Jason Bourne. I want to start this series because I have seen the movie adaptations of the books, and I really enjoyed them. The next series that I want to start is the Remnant Chronicles. I've heard many good things from this young adult series from many of my friends that I trust their taste, so I want to give this series a chance. The Lunar Chronicles, it almost has the same reasons as the Remnant Chronicles. I heard many good things about this science fiction young adult series. Hannibal Lecter series. I've also watched the movie adaptations of the books, and I want to read the original works. A series of unfortunate events. I have seen the TV series adaptations this time, and I loved that adaptation. And I really want to start this middle grade series. How to Train Your Dragon, another series that I have seen the adaptations and really liked. Git Kendini Çok Sevdirmeden. This series is a duology by a Turkish author. I really want to read the works of Tuna, and I thought a duology could be a good place to start. And lastly, Poldark series. I have seen and really adored the TV series adaptation, and I want to start this series. As for the series that I'm currently in the middle of, I will put the screenshots of my Goodreads page, which I will read from here. I am currently in the middle of 20 series. But I will not put every series in this cup because of reasons that I will explain as we go along the list. The first series is The Angel's Game by Carlos Ruiz Zafon. The name of the series is The Cemetery of Forgotten Books. I read the first book, The Shadow of the Wind, and it was a really good historical fiction book. And I want to read the following books in the series. The second series is Jane Austen Heroes series, and the next book that I have to read in this series is Edward Bertram Diary. I really liked what I read from this series so far. And if I choose it in July, it might be a good addition to my Jane Austen July TBR. Next series is Çetin İkmen series. This is a detective series that takes place in Istanbul, and it's written by Barbara Nadel. I have read the first and the third book in the series, but I want to read the remaining books in order. So the next book is The Ottoman Cage. The next series is Bear Town series by Frederick Bachman. I have to say I didn't love Bear Town as much as any of the booktubers did, but I'm curious enough to continue in the dialogy. And the next book is Us Against You. The next series is an urban fantasy novella series. The Malaykant Mysteries. I really enjoyed what I read from this series. They are quick, short reads, and also a bit of romance is included. The next book that I will read is The Corpse Thieves. And we have a young adult thriller series, Killing November series. I have read the first book, and the second book is Hunting November. Next series is also a thriller series, which is Harry Hole series. I have read the first book, The Bat, and the second book is The Cockroaches. This series is written by Joe Nesbo. A Turkish detective series is the next series that I'm going to put in the cup. Başkomiser Nevzat series by Ahmet Ümit. Some of the books in this series are translated into English as well. Ahmet Ümit is a very beloved author in my country, and I really like his writing style, so I cannot wait to continue with the series. The next series on my Goodreads list is Miss Marple series. Nemesis is the book that I'm currently reading. I do not take these books out of the list until I finish them completely, so it's still in the list. The next series is Austenland series by Shannon Hale. This is the second book in a duology, and I have immensely enjoyed the first book. And if this series is picked in July, it would be a treat for Jane Austen July as well. The next series on Goodreads list is Winston Brothers series. I will but read the next book in the series, Bear Science, with Rainy at Rainy Day Reads and Angie at Literary Labors. So that's why this series is not put in this cup until maybe September. The next series that I'm going to put is also another young adult series. The Lady Janeys. This young adult fantasy series has a very unique humor, which I liked very much. I have read My Lady Jane and really enjoyed it. And My Plain Jane is about Jane Eyre. I'm really curious how the authors, with their unique humor style, retold favorite book, Jane Eyre. One of the latest additions on the list is Andrew's Family series, which is a middle grade series. I read the first book, Freaky Friday, for middle grade March, and really enjoyed the characters and the Andrews family. So I'm very eager to read more stories from this family. The next series on my Goodreads list is Kingsbridge series. I'm also currently reading this book, A Column of Fire. I will also body read the epilogue book with Gaia Athena. This series will not be put in the series cup for sure. The next series is Tommy and Tuppence series. Because I'm doing reading challenge for reading one Agatha Christie book per month, I do not think I have to put an Agatha Christie series in this cup. The next series is Outlander series. Reading this series is another reading goal of mine, but I do not want to put pressure by putting the very large books from this series to the cup. The next book is also a book that I'm about to finish, Fairest by Gail Carson Levine. I'm body reading this book with Naomi from Naomi's bookshelf, so it's not going to be put in the cup, of course. The next series is Richard Haines series. I have read the first book, 39 Steps, in May for 1900 to 1950 readathon, and I really enjoyed how fast-paced and how easy it was to read this book. So I decided to continue Richard Haines series for sure. And the next book actually has Turkish characters, and which is Green Mantle. It's a book that I will certainly read very soon. The next series on my Goodreads list is another Agatha Christie series, Hercule Poirot series. As I mentioned before, I will not put Agatha Christie series in this cup. And the last series on Goodreads is the series that I'm binge reading, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Bridgertons series by Julia Quinn. The next book is When He Was Wicked. So I put all of the series that I wanted to put in this cup. This time I will contain myself and choose the next book in the series in my actual July TBR video. So if you want to know which series I will choose from this cup, watch my July TBR video, which will include many books for Jane Austen July actually, by the end of June. So those were all the series that I've put in this cup. Please comment down below. What do you think about the series that I've put in this cup? Do you have a favorite series among them? And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye! As for Turkish word of the day, since I'm mainly using the next book in a series, I thought next should be the word of the day. Next means sonraki in Turkish, and sonraki is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day!